Today on 2K TV postseason.
What's up, everybody? It's Tito, Run 6 2005 here, and I'm back with NBA 2K16, and we're gonna be doing some more of my career. So, yeah. Turn my ringer off because a bunch of my friends keep Snapchatting me. So, just gonna.
Hello.
Alright,
hey,
we're back at where we were.
Frequency.
I got you on speakerphone.
Okay, your sister there?
Hey, Mama, I'm right here.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
I'm fine.
Yvette's here too, Mama.
Hi, Mama. How you doing? I'm fine.
Does she have to be here?
Yes. Mr. Pagnotti, the agent I was telling you about, he's in the room too.
How you doing, ma'am?
I'm good. Nice to meet you.
What a pleasure to finally meet the queen mother of this young, talented man, even if only by telephone.
That's sweet. Hang on, Frequency. Here comes your father.
All right.
Hey, sorry I'm late. Hope everyone's well.
How you doing,
Daddy.
Mr.
Hey,
P?
Bobs.
I'm doing good.
So let's get to it.
Yeah, let's do this. We all know why we're here. This meeting is strictly confidential, 100% off the record. Didn't happen. We weren't even here. Capiche? Capiche means understand in Italian. Capiche?
Capiche.
Freak insisted that I have his entire family here. And I think it's great that he has a good support system around him. I've been doing this a very long time, and I work with some of the best. Now, let me rephrase that. I work with the best, and the best always seem to have a great support system around them. A family, if you will. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So let's cut to the chase. Leaving college early now and entering this year's NBA draft is the right move right now. And when you sign with me, Dom Pagnotti, as your agent, I will make sure you are well taken care of. I will make sure you are protected. With this freaking and vibing, I love it, freaking and vibing. This freaking and vibing thing you do when you get hot, freak, we're gonna make you more money off the court than you will on.
We already have endorsements and things like that in line, so.
Cece, I said we because we're gonna do this together. We're a team. We're Team Freak. But Freak, you need to be in the league first, right? That's why I'm here.
No, yeah, I hear you, Mr. Pagnotti, but like I told you before, I already promised my parents 4 years of college. That's the plan, man.
That's right.
Plans change, Freak. Listen, in life and in basketball, you need to adapt and change to the situation at hand. Now, even if you have the greatest coach and they draw up the greatest play and all the X's and O's make perfect sense on paper, you still need to react to what the defense shows you and then make your move. This is the right move. This is the right move now. And 4 years of college is a great plan for basically anybody. But you're not just anybody. You are the greatest collegiate talent I have ever seen shoot, dribble, pass, and defend a basketball my entire time on this great planet Earth. Now, Miss Martha, Mr. Pete, I have seen so many of the greats jump right from high school to the pros. Freak, you've at least experienced college. You know what that is. You've been there. You've done that. I am offering you now a chance at the experience of a lifetime. Do you know how many people would love to be in those Jordans right now?
Yeah, Freak, I mean, what if you get hurt? You remember how you came down on your ankle in that game earlier this year?
Oh, yeah, but that was nothing.
Right, we know it was nothing, but next time it could be something.
I saw that. Good game. But bam! Just like that, and you could be flipping burgers. Well, maybe not flipping burgers. Maybe you're the manager or assistant manager at some burger joint. Maybe I do a favor and make a call, and you're a delivery boy at Sal's Famous Pizzeria. But the bottom line is you will be a long, long, long ways away from signing multi-million-dollar contracts with me, Dom Pagnotti, as your agent.
So it's all about the money, right?
When was it not all about the money?
Money isn't everything.
No, it isn't, sir, and no disrespect was meant. But freak, money is freedom. The freedom of choice, the freedom to live. Money is the difference between renting and owning, between being the waiter and being waited on. It's the difference between being the chauffeur or being chauffeured. Now, do you want to be a chauffeur? This here is a contract. This makes me your agent. Sign on the dotted line, and I will take you and your family to the promised land.
Like I said, Mr. Pagnotti, it's not all about the money.
Pete, let the man finish.
He made his point. He's finished. Aren't you finished?
I said my piece, but I know I'm right. You guys should talk.
Pete, what if Frequency does get hurt? Shouldn't he take this opportunity now?
What if the boy goes pro, gets hurt, and then doesn't have a college degree? Look how hard we work for him to get to where he is.
But college isn't for everybody. Pete, you didn't go.
That's why we work so hard for him.
Just saying. I mean, if he's ready to do this now as opposed to later, Pete, anything can happen.
You're right. Anything could happen. This is his future. This
You're
is
not
his life.
listening to me, Pete.
Not just a game.
All right, Mom, Pops. It's all right. Look, truth be told, I don't even know what I want to do right now.
I understand that.
Yeah, but I was talking to my boy Vic the other day.
Why?
And he was making a lot of sense. He thinks I should leave early, too.
You know what? I've kept quiet this whole time, and I also think that Freak should join the league. I think it's a great business decision, and I think that Mr. Pagnotti is absolutely right.
Thank you, Yvette.
You're welcome.
Now, Freak, I know for a fact that people have been talking about the company you keep, and you need to be careful. It could compromise what we're trying to do here.
What are you trying to say?
You know, your association with that guy Victor off the court, it could compromise your selection in a draft. As a matter of fact, I know it will. Do you realize the difference in dollars between being drafted first overall and 21st? You're talking tens of millions of dollars. You don't get it, do you? Cece, our first sneaker deal alone, you're talking a difference of a $50 to $100 million difference just by that. Number one, that's what we need. If I were not 1,000% convinced in my mind and in my heart that we could get you drafted first overall, I wouldn't be like this. This is the play. This is the move, Freak. You gotta listen to me.
I absolutely hear you, but who are they to tell me who I can't hang with my brother?
No, Freak, you need to listen to him. I've been telling you the same exact thing.
Mr. Dom, Frequency and Victor grew up together. They're best friends. We took the boy in and practically adopted him.
Martha, I told you that.
He's family.
Okay, but that's my boy, and he agrees with y'all.
It's not about him trying to prepare you for your future.
You know what? But it is his future.
This is not.
You still have a decision to make. Sign with me.
Yeah. His manager.
Can you just settle down, please? Now, I appreciate you all. That it is. There's only one person. You know how I feel.
Right.
Education is the most important thing in life, but this is your choice. It's not your mother's or your sister's or mine. It's not your girlfriend. It's not Mr. Pagnotti's. And it definitely ain't Victor's. This is your decision, son. So you tell us what you want to do.
I need 30 seconds, Freak. Okay. I have 4 beautiful children, and I want each of them to go to college and graduate. But if you walked up to any one of those 4 children right now and said, I will give you a contract that's worth $100, $200, $300 million, I would say, bypass college. You can always go back. I want you to graduate. I want you to get your doctorate. I want to call you Dr. Freak, but you need to understand this. Now, you can go all over this beautiful country that we live in and go into any of the major universities. You will find people that are 30, 40, 50, 60, 80 years old, and you will find them graduating. But if you live to be 500 years old, you will never see ever somebody 40, 50, 60 years old being drafted from college into the NBA. We need to strike while the iron is hot. This is your life. We will get you drafted first overall. You will be up there with all the big names. I'm not talking first rounder. I'm talking first overall. Listen to me. This is what
Mr.
I do. I am the
Pagnotti,
best at what I
You
do.
have had
Nobody
your
is
30
better.
seconds plus.
Miss Martha, I am sorry. You just
Mr.
need to
Pagnotti,
understand.
would you please let my wife speak?
I apologize.
Frequency. Baby, what do you want to do?
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have Cece go through this contract, front to back. I'm going to think about it, sleep on it, pray on it, and I will call you in the morning.
All right. Listen, Mr. Pete, Miss Martha, it was a pleasure meeting the two of you over telephone, and I look forward to meeting you both in person. Remember, everybody, this meeting never took place. We weren't even here. Capiche?
Capiche.
Okay.
All right, Mom, Pops, I'm going to call you guys later. I love you.
Love you,
I love you too, son. Bye.
All right then. With that, I guess.
Working at the post office together. Mark was the clerk, and I was a carrier. And I asked her out to lunch one time and take her for a bagel around the corner from where we worked.
A bagel?
A bagel, yeah.
With cream cheese?
Cream cheese.
Split down the middle?
Split down the middle. Love at first sight.
Yeah.
I believe that it was true. It happened to me.
Good evening and welcome to the NBA Draft.
We're in the NBA draft. Every time I've been drafted by, first I was drafted by the
With the first
Phoenix Suns
in the
and
NBA
then by
draft,
the
Minnesota Timberwolves select
Charlotte Hornets.
Karl Anthony Towns from the University of Kentucky. With the second pick in the NBA draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select D'Angelo Russell from The Ohio State University.
I bet I'm gonna get
With the
drafted
third
to the
pick
Suns.
in the NBA draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Jahlil Okafor from Duke University.
Let's get this. Nope.
With the fourth pick in the NBA draft, the New York Knicks select Kristaps Porzingis from Latvia. With the fifth pick in the NBA draft, the Orlando Magic select
Mario Hezonja from Dubrovnik, Croatia.
With the sixth pick in the NBA draft, the Sacramento Kings select
Willie Cauley-Stein from the University of Kentucky.
With the seventh pick in the NBA draft, the Denver Nuggets select
Emmanuel Mudiay
from Dallas, Texas. With the eighth pick in the NBA draft, the Detroit Pistons select
Stanley Johnson from the University of Arizona.
With the ninth pick in the NBA draft, the Charlotte Hornets select
Frank Kaminsky.
With the 10th pick in the NBA draft, the Miami Heat select Tyson Hunt.
Oh! Miami Heat? What? I did not expect that! Miami Heat is actually a really good team. No way! I got drafted by Miami. What? I thought I was gonna be freaking drafted by the Suns again. What? My brother was actually on 2K12. He was traded to the Heat, and then after a year, he got traded to the Bulls.
Yes, sir.
Oh my gosh, no way.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Frequency Vibration. Welcome aboard, young man. Welcome aboard.
Wow. Wow. This is bananas.
Take your time, baby.
Thanks, Mom. Okay, so I first want to thank everyone who made this possible. Mom, Dad, I couldn't have done this without you. I'd like to thank my lady Yvette. My dude, Vig.
Hey, yo, I got you, man. Hey, hold him in the building all day, yo.
Aye.
Yeah, I love you, man. I love you uptown.
He's like my brother. Oh, gosh. And also, want to thank my sister, Cece, who is also my manager. Swish, love you.
I love you more.
And my agent, Mr. Don Pagnotti himself.
You're the man, baby.
I guess I will take some questions now. Yes, ma'am.
How did you get the nickname Freak?
A lot of people don't know this, but Freak is short for my very first nickname, Frequency Vibrations.
Yeah, true story. I like to introduce our mother so she could tell it.
Go ahead.
You know, Mama.
Tell
Mama.
You know, Mama.
Go get him, Mom.
Thank you, everyone. Frequency and Cece are fraternal twins. And so when I was pregnant, one of them kept kicking and jumping around all the time. So my husband, Pete, put headphones on my belly and played reggae music.
Hence the name Frequency Vibrations.
We shortened it to Freak.
How did you know who was kicking?
A mother knows. A mother always knows.
Are you ready for a photo op?
Yes. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the next NBA
So tall.
superstar, Frequency Vibration.
Go ahead, son.
Thank you all for coming. We will be available for one-on-ones in the back. Good job. Well done.
Congratulations, son.
Alright guys, we're gonna start this first game against the Charlotte Hornets. Here we go.
All right. You all know why we're here and what we came to do this year. This is only the beginning of a very long season, but Game 1 means just as much as Game 82. Now, we have some new faces here that I really expect to make an impact for us this season. We've already seen flashes of what they can do for us, but I expect all of you to go out there and execute just like we did in camp. Ain't no more excuses. It's time to get serious. If we play our brand of basketball, there's no telling where this team can go. So get out there, get warm, and let's go win this game.
All right.
Here we go. My first NBA game. This is something I've been waiting for my entire life. And to be honest, I'm a little bit nervous. But I know this is where I belong. So I just gotta get out there and do what I was born to do. I hope I can make my family proud.
Alright. Let's do this. I bet we're not starting.
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day
I'm not on
in
the
the
court.
NBA. Thanks everyone for joining us here.
Alright, I'm in.
For
Jeremy
now, for
Lin.
his very first official NBA playing time, we're going to check out our first glimpse of professional basketball from Hunt.
You know, and what a huge moment this is for him. I mean, your whole life has been spent leading up to this, and finally he's going to get to take the court in the NBA.
Was that
I mean,
his sister?
His mind has to be racing like 1,000,000 miles an hour.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. I mean, there are all different kinds of pressure situations. This is about as nerve-wracking as it gets. But even so, I don't think it takes away from how much he enjoys it.
And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Kid Gilchrist and Williams are at the forward spots. Jeremy Lin is out there with Lee. And it's Zeller in at the 5 spot.
Well, I think it's been said about 1,000 times now how
Lucky.
Coach Spoelstra
Dumpy
started as
stud.
a video coordinator with the Heat, but he's been with the organization for so long, they are starting to become synonymous.
Good on the second free throw.
And look, Joe Johnson last season, not his best statistically, but boy, did he show some heart. I mean, he was one of the catalysts for Brooklyn making the playoffs, especially when Brook Lopez returned healthy and the two could play off of one another.
Talking about Joe
Come on,
Johnson, I'm not going to lie. Last year wasn't one of his best statistically, Clark. His shooting accuracy was on the low end. His turnover numbers were high. It wasn't very pretty.
But for Joe, Kevin, I don't think it was about the numbers last year. It was about wanting to compete and to win. And he's developed a champion's will over the years. And I would like to see him finally achieve his goal of maybe winning the championship. I think he deserves it. He's been consistent. He's been solid. And now you see some maturation with him as well.
Lynn sets the pick for Kid Gilchrist. Williams a screen. And it's Miami with the rebound. Free dishes to Johnson. Now here's Winslow. Tight defense on him. And it's missing. Hornets trail
almost had my first point
of
of my career.
Here's Lee. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
man. Can you
I
always
expect to score a
depend
lot
on
in my
him
first
or
game.
what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Johnson kicks to Winslow. Freight dishes to Richardson. And it's blocked.
Oh, wow.
And it goes out of bounds. That one is
Okay,
off
then.
Zeller. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
My first point
bucket right there, folks,
was a
is the
3-pointer.
first official NBA basket from Hunt.
You know, you got to be happy for him. I mean, that's a great way to open up his NBA scoring account.
Well, everybody is happy to see him put the first points of his career on
Bro,
the
go
board.
get your
Coaches,
man.
fans, teammates, everybody.
Oh my God.
Williams gets the bucket.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
Hunt the pass to Winslow. Shoots from the high post, and it's denied. They get it back. Goes back up. Offensive rebound.
Wasn't close, but
Earlier we sat down with Freak and asked him
if it
about
went down a
playing
little,
in
he
his
could have
first
made it to the
NBA game.
left.
You know, I've thought about this moment my entire life. Now that it's finally here, the feeling's pretty crazy. But I know it's just the beginning. I got a lot of hard work ahead of me to get to where I want to go, to be the best player and the best teammate I could be. But this is an exciting first step, no doubt.
You know, Clark, you don't see that kind of perspective from most rookies. Up on the floor. Charlotte also making some changes. Marvin Williams is checked in for Cody Zeller. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Jeremy Lamb. Hunt in at point guard. Johnson is out there with Winslow. Then it's Stoudemire. And it's Johnson in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the Heat. But they'll get another chance.
Yeah, that was
Here's
a very good
Stoudemire.
shot.
And it's in after a nice bounce off
Right
the right
on it.
side.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
And the Miami Heat have finished in the top 2 spots or better in each of the years the Big Three were in town. Last season that changed as they would end up 10th in that Eastern Conference.
5 to shoot. And Walker kicks to Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
I'm not doing
8 points for
very
Williams.
good.
Yeah, you're making things far too easy for him when you let him get it that deep.
I echo that. Ditto.
Oh, wow.
I mean, you've got to do your work early to try to keep him out of the post. Fight him a little bit. Keep him away from that spot he wants.
Walker tries again, and it's good on the layup. Walker's got 8 points.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
And
Oh,
here
wow.
comes Walker, leading the fast break. Lynn's shot is off.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the
Oh
defense
my
to
gosh,
get in
that
his
was
way as he was
open.
going up for that one.
And for the Heat, once the bullies of the Eastern Conference, they had a lot of trouble keeping up with other Eastern Conference teams.
Kevin, they finished 25 and 27 against the rest of the conference. Played under 500 against the East at home, which really negated their chances for the playoffs.
He just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got
Don't
himself
throw
a
it to the
clean
dude.
look.
I'm losing VC.
Kidd-Gilchrist dishes to Walker. Back to Kidd-Gilchrist. Walker with a clean look. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Winslow. He sinks the 11-footer. Winslow's got his first points of the night.
He's so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then just spin right by you.
Outside, Walker. He kicks it to Jefferson. Back to Walker. 17-foot shot on the way.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job.
What?
Okay, guys.
It's been a back-and-forth game so far with no.
Alright, let's finish this game.
So a close game sees
I didn't play the rest of
Charlotte
it.
taking this one.
Alright.
They break the.
We lost.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
It's alright. We lost.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Al Jefferson. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge. And the impact carried them through the entire game.
Well, we know Al.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new...
Well, guys, I think that's going to be the end of this episode. Next episode, we're going to actually play 2 games and then maybe 3 games. I'm not sure, but we'll see. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button to show your love and support for the channel. And thank you so much for taking your time to, again, show your love and support for the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace!